Hey you, it's Jess here, and this video is going to be memory keeping with stickers the week of March 3rd through the 9th in micro press inserts, and I'm using the Scribble Prints Co kit Frosted Dreams, which was my winter art for this year. Wasn't really that wintry in March. Or the beginning of March, we still didn't really have much snow and not really any snow this year. But it was still really cold, and I honestly just wanted to be able to use this set and have a little bit of the winter magic in my planner, because that's fine. We don't always have to have everything exact. So yeah, I just decided to use this art for this week, and I liked that it had a lot of mint green in it and pink, so it kind of like led in from the Valentine's cute sets of February into like the green of March, but still have a little bit of winter. So I just did my usual color blocking, and I used a Scribble Prints Co shimmer foil bundle in hollow and lavender foil. Like, it was a mixed metal in hollow foil and lavender hollow foil, so you get a little bit of that sort of lavender pink pops in with the hollow, and I thought that worked perfectly with this set. But yeah, there were so many boxes, it was so hard to choose what to use, so I probably should pick up a second one of this so I could do a different spread next time. But I just tried to use all my favorite boxes and favorite art from the set. And yeah, and I really love the way it came out. But there's not much else to say. This week was what we're planning for is a little while away from when I'm filming this. I'm actually filming this the day it goes up, so it's the 28th of March today. But I have been going over my plans that I did for the week. And yes, I remember everything that happened. This week I had my new release go live, which was Spring Garden, which is sort of my spring/Easter set. I wanted it to be able to be useful if you don't really celebrate Easter, or if you want to have multiple weeks but not always be super Easter. So that's how I did Spring Garden. So working hard on that one this week, and it was also the first full week of the Realmathon Readathon that I was doing, so lots of reading as well. I finished up a book, started another book, worked on an audiobook, so lots of reading too, and lots of TV as well. And I also went out. I left the apartment this week, so it's a alright week. Lots of stuff happened, so let's get into actually planning the day by day. You've seen enough of the base as usual, so hello friend. I'm loving my current nails. These are not Dashing Diva stickers, these are Ahura gel nail stickers, and I love how glittery they are, so pretty. I've had these on for like over a week now, and I've had no lifting. I'm loving them at the moment. But the audiobook I was reading this week was The Will of the Many by James Islington. Perfect for the Realmathon, because there was like, the team I was on, Monarchs, got a bonus for like politics and made up setting, and The Will of the Many has a lot of politics in it. And then I was working on a shop set, planning a custom for Scribble Prints Co, and working on my Infinity Nikki journal. So let's start off with Monday. And as all Mondays, we are putting in Coffee Monday. It's just something I like to put in. I don't know, it's just something that I like to do. So put Coffee Monday in, and then I did have a video go up, which was my March kits lineup. And then I was working on the shop set Spring Garden. And for a lot of these stickers, I'm just using like Scribble Prints Co doodles. And then these scripts are from Planet Choco. And then I'm just using some foil icons from the foil bundle, but also from SBC's a la carte in the shop. And then this iPad is from PaperKay. So really cute. I thought the colors went well with this spread. And apologies, there might be some hairs in here. You might even be able to see it, but it's spring now, so Heidi is molting. So we got plenty of Heidi hair all over this house, and it's not easy to get rid of, so apologies for that. Anyway, then while I was working, I was listening to The Will of the Many, and I did some filming this day. Just gonna make this a smaller little things. Filming, and then we were still watching, oh no, I'm gonna put in that I was playing Infinity Nikki as well. So still working on that current, they had recently released at this point the Eerie season, so I was still working on quests and other things for the Infinity Nikki game. But I didn't think I needed to put a big box every single time, so we're just gonna do this little computer icon from SVC to mark that. But I am trying to change up between Hollow and Lavender Hollow throughout where I can. And then I was still working on my ebook Gideon the Ninth, which I talked about in the last plan with me. That was on Monday, was it? And that was Monday, just working hard, reading all the books. So Tuesday, I was still obviously working on the shop set, and I was reading The Will of the Many, and we were still watching New Amsterdam at this point. I think we finished New Amsterdam this week. We were just binge watching all the seasons. I can't remember how many seasons it was, 5 to 7? I can't remember now. But yeah, we'll just binge watching the old show. But yeah, we're still watching New Amsterdam at this point. It was still good all the way through, I think, but I feel like in the last season especially, they kind of, lost track of some of their characters. And I feel like especially if you watched it, Dr. Frome, Iggy Frome, I feel like his character kind of went all over the place. I'm like, what? I don't know. It was just, they were doing some odd things with his character, and I was like, I also feel like they forgot how many kids he had, because I swear he was like, I'm going to adopt my 5th child, and then in the final season he has 3 kids. I'm like, doesn't he have 4 kids? Because he wanted to adopt a 5th child. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but that happens sometimes with these shows. They kind of like, I don't know, they lose track or something. So but that for dinner that night we had nachos. We had leftover chili, so we just made nachos with that. And then we had put off watching the new episode of Severance. It usually comes out like Severance was, because it's finished now, I think it was a Thursday or Friday show for us. It was a Friday show. But we put off the new episode, and we finally watched it. Not that we didn't enjoy it. I really, really loved Severance. Both seasons are so good. They're like, it's top prestige TV right now. But sometimes, just not in the mood over the weekend or whatever to watch it. So we watched Severance, which means I actually have a script for Severance. I don't know why I didn't use it here. So let's have a look. I have a very old Severance script that's probably 3 years old now, because that's when the first season played, and that's when I bought them. Nachos, and then we watched Severance, and I was playing Nikki again, and then this night I finished reading Gideon the Ninth. I talked about it a bit more, I think, on Monday, but I gave it 3 stars because while I enjoyed the world and the story, I didn't really enjoy the main character, Gideon. It just wasn't my sense of humor. I felt like it undercut a lot of the big emotional parts of the book, especially at the end. This is one big emotional part, and then Gideon had to have the humor in, and I was just like, It just like, I literally rolled my eyes at it instead of being emotional. So that was a downside, but I do plan to read the second book when I can. It's just that the ebook is very expensive. The ebook is like $14. I'm like, I don't know if I want to get the ebook for $14, to be honest. Alright, so that was Tuesday. And that was my first book to put in for Realmathon, which was nice. I got plenty of points because it did like hit a lot of the prompts that we had for making points in the readathon. So then Wednesday, I had a sticker haul go up, and I was still working on the shop set and listening to The Will of the Many. So super simple for most of the day. Just gonna put these stickers in. Pretty much just the same as I've been using. Yeah. My being ahead in my drawing has ground to a halt, and I'm very much not ahead anymore, but we will see how it goes. I think to get ahead again, I'd have to take a break from releasing like anything for ages, so I don't know. It'd be good to get ahead, but it's also good to make like money. So we'll see how it goes. Alright. So then on Wednesday, we had Basic Cafe for lunch. They have a really good quiche and salad, so we do like having that every now and then. And then we had our groceries delivered, which was marking again in my little thing that I was playing Infinity Nikki. And then at the end of the day, I started my next book, which was a physical book, Talon Sister by Jen Williams. Jen Williams is definitely one of my favorite new authors to me. Not a new author, but new author to me. Last year, I read her entire Winnowing Flame trilogy, which starts with the book The Ninth Reign, and I highly recommend it. So good. In the second book of that trilogy, I ugly cried the heck. At the end of it, it was kind of nuts how much I cried. I cared so much for this one character. But Talon Sister is a newer set duology from her called Talon Sister, and the second one is Titan Child. And I bought it as a duology special edition from the Broken Binding. And I thought Talon Sister, I really wanted to read it, but now at this point I got it for like Christmas for myself. And I thought it would work well with the Realmathon as well. And I'm about to actually read the second book, Titan Child, because it works well for my April reading, I should say. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed Talon Sister. It's another fantasy, but it's set in like a fantasy version of the Dark Ages of Britain and Europe. So you have like instead of Boudica, Queen Boudica, who was a real person in Britain, you have Queen Boudica, and you have like druids and a lot of forest magic, and like they call them titans, and they're like old gods who live amongst us. And there aren't many left anymore. They've kind of gone extinct, except for one god bear, like a gigantic bear that lives in England. But it's not England, obviously. But it's kind of situated in that area. And then the north of England, like Britain, in like sort of Scotland area, in this pretend world is sort of the remaining titans, which are griffins. So this is mostly a griffin book, to be honest, and it's really, really good, really fun. So yeah, I enjoyed Talon Sister. I think I gave it 4 stars or 4.5, something like that. So that was the beginning of the week. I love the way it's coming out. Just so soft and pretty. It looks very holographic, just the colors. Which is sort of what I was going for. That holographic feeling. My favorite box is the scenes that I was so proud of doing. I love the way they came out. So soft and magical, definitely makes me think of northern Finland in December and January. So Thursday, I was still working on the set. I worked on it up until it came out. So yeah, I was a bit behind this week, very busy. But hey, it came out. We got it done. Eventually. Let me use some of these. This is the new kit version from SPC. So we have like the smaller date covers, which do work in the Caress Press one, and the inserts, and then we have some extra chubby little things, which is nice because I love them. So again, we have work and listening to The Will of the Many. which was a long book, so it took me a while to get through it. And then once I'd finished drawing, I worked on the listings for the new release. And then we can mark in that I released it that afternoon. A new release, and then again, I was playing Nikki. I was hopping on to my fave game. I kind of like fell off playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure every day. I haven't played it for a couple of days now, which I know I should get back into it. Keep it updated, but yeah, I've just been all about Nikki at the moment. She's my girl. I've played it literally every single day since I started in December, so it's doing well for me. So you have the new release, and I just used this cute spring sticker because it was a spring garden set, and I thought the sticker still went with the spread. The little pink tulip. Infinity Nikki, and then we were watching New Amsterdam. I hadn't finished it yet. It looks like we finished it on Friday. And then I was reading Talon's Sister. There we go. I really love this. I forgot I had these little bookmark stickers from SBC, so definitely wanted to bring those in because they're super cute. So then at Friday, I didn't do any work this day because, well, you know, I'd finished a whole set the day before, so I was happy to relax and get some stuff done. So I had some organizing stickers video go up, and I did some laundry. Then I went to the chemist and refilled my prescription that I needed to do. I have to do that monthly, so always off to the chemist, but luckily the chemist is in our building, so that's nice. Yes. Organized stickers, laundry, then I refilled a prescription, so I'm just going to use this little sticker from a shop that I don't think is open anymore, so I apologize for that. And then I also had to pick up a package from a post locker, so I went down and picked up that. I can't remember what it was now. I think it was, Illumicrate sold their leftovers of their special edition of The Orange of the Priory Tree, which is by Samantha Shannon, and I loved that book, although I think the prequel, A Day of Fallen Night, was better for me, personally. I haven't been able to find... I mean, you can find A Day of Fallen Night Illumicrate edition, like, on Pango and stuff, but it's, like, hundreds of dollars. But Illumicrate put up their leftovers of The Orange of the Priory Tree, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to grab it. And it was like $30. So it said it wasn't signed, but because obviously it's a leftover. But I picked it up this day and I opened it and it is signed, like pen signed. So that's a plus, I guess. I guess some of them were signed. I don't know. But yeah, now I have a beautiful edition of that book. And hopefully, maybe one day they'll release leftovers of Day of Fallen Night. That would be nice. I would like that. But yeah, so I went and picked that up from a parcel locker. And then I did a big chunk of journaling this day because obviously I needed to work on my Infinity Nikki journal. And if you saw my video on Wednesday of the week that I posted this video, so the video before this one, it was the 1 hour long, more functional part of my Infinity Nikki journal. I didn't film everything because it was already an hour long. And that was most clips being double and or quadruple in speed. So it took me many hours. I think I ended up cutting down 4 hours of footage to an hour for that. And I just couldn't film everything. So over the weekend, I actually just worked on, maybe it was the next weekend. Eventually, I just worked on the rest of the pages by myself. But yeah. There'll be a flip through eventually so you can see all the finished pages, but I was working on my Infinity Nikki journal, and then we finished New Amsterdam this day, and I was still reading Talon's Sister. So that was my Friday. So Saturday we caught up on some of our shows, so we watched we caught up on a lot of TV on this day. We were just sort of being bums. But we watched Severance. We caught up on our Friday shows. So Severance and The Pit. And I'm putting another TV here. And let me put this here. So The Pit. Then we had lunch from a place called Korea Bowl. And we just had some rice bowls from there. And then The Pit. And then we also watched the last of our, oh no, not the last, so we were like trying to ration out our new episodes of Abbott Elementary because we only got 8 new episodes at the moment, even though I know the season's like almost finished, but we don't get Abbott Elementary. We get it in sections eventually, months later. So we were trying to savor the 8 episodes we have, so I think we end up finishing it on Sunday though. Abbott Elementary, yeah, so watching on last, a lot of episodes of that. So there's plenty of TV in the morning. But then I put that I was in my feelings, so I don't know. I was in my feelings. So there's that. Actually, I want to put in my feelings in a different box, a smaller one. Because this day on Saturday was actually the Wheel of Time fan event, digital fan event. So the next week, the Wheel of Time season 3 premiered, but the week prior, you could register to attend a digital screening of the first episode of season 3. And they also played 2 season 1 and season 2 making ofs, like behind the scenes as well, which is really fun to watch. So, and we love the Wheel of Time show, and I've been reading the books. So, yeah, we definitely had to do that fan event. So I just want to mark that there, and I just used a crystal because I don't really have many stickers I can use to mark Wheel of Time. I could use the little dragons, but the dragons just feel so, I don't know, like goofy kitty dragons that I have. So I used this crystal because I thought that would still work for Wheel of Time. I don't know. I don't really have anything for Wheel of Time, unlike Rings of Power where I can use a ring. But anyway, I definitely recommend Wheel of Time if you're looking for a fantasy show. I think each season is better than the last. So the first season, of course, they had issues because the last 2 episodes were filmed post-COVID, so there was like a gap there, so it kind of messed up all their plans. And then the second season was even better, and then the third season so far has been so good. It's been cinematic, honestly. It's been amazing. So highly recommend Wheel of Time, but definitely like understand the first season is not as good as the next ones. They just had, limitations and COVID interrupted stuff, so you know how it is. Anyway, we watched the first episode on Saturday, which was really fun, and then I was reading Talon Sister. And that was my Saturday. So finishing off the week, we have, on Sunday, I did some more laundry, I washed some clothes. I did play Hello Kitty Island Adventure, but again, as I said in my last plan with me, I am waiting for specific stickers to come in for that. So we are going to just move on, just leave it blank, but I have actually requested that box, so soon we'll have a big old haul, which will have stickers and probably some, at the end I'll include a wax order that I did, and also some nails as well. I bought some Dashing Diva and Ahura nail gel stickers, so I thought, hey, I can, what was I saying? Haul that for you guys if you want. I'll just put it at the end of the haul, so it's like a bonus. But yeah, so I'm still waiting on my Hello Kitty stickers, but they will be here very soon. I did some filming, and then I played a bunch of Infinity Nikki. And then we were watching some more Abbott Elementary, but also some, I'm not putting it in the planner, but it is written down here. We also watched an episode or two of Schitt's Creek. I think we're in the last season in our current rewatch, but I don't know, we've kind of like haven't been in the mood to really watch that. And I put this the wrong way. So I shall flippity flip. It's all good. So Abbott Elementary, and then again, still working on Talon Sister. It takes me a lot longer to read a physical book just because, you know, light and stuff. And I don't like to have the light on too late, even though my partner can sleep through that. But, you know, it's good to care about others when they need to sleep. Or at least be mindful is what I mean. So that is the finished spread, although we could put some deco bits in, I think. Let me just pull all these stickers aside so we have some room to put into the planner, and we'll take manual focus off so it won't look crazy when we zoom out. And that is the finished spread. I think it looks so pretty. It's very, very soft, but I do like that. I'm gonna put some deco bits in just here and there. The way I do most of my deco bits is I do like to put them on my like work iPads because it's like a big open area there, but I also like to see if I can fit them into any weird gaps between stickers and words, if you know what I mean. Like here in Posty, just put a little deco sticker there. I'm just going to use the mini ones and not the bigger deco stickers for this. Yeah, I haven't been doing as many deco stickers lately, but I think it's okay. It comes in phases. Sometimes I want to use all of them through like all the boxes. And sometimes I just want to do a little dribble. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. Pretty standard week, but we had a couple of highlights, especially the Wheel of Time fan event. That was really fun to watch. And it was really good behind the scenes stuff as well about creating the show. And they kind of addressed some of the things that happened, like, so one of the characters gets, in the second season, they get recast to a different person. Although I thought both actors were really good. I'm really enjoying the recast actor. It's the character Matt. He gets recast, but I think they did it really well. And yeah, I'm loving the story right now. But they kind of like go over that and what happened. So that was good to find out what happened officially. But yeah, that is the finished spread. I think it looks just so soft and pretty. Let me know if you like to give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, comment down below maybe some snowflakes or snowmen, because we have a little snow bear. And let me know how your March has been going. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend if you're watching this as it goes up. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.